Just making sure I'm good. Just making sure I'm good. Yep. Good. Okay. Prior to getting started. Salakia. All right, yeah. Prior to getting started, as we always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the alchemists that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the who elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And shalom to you, Akim, all right, on the comment board. Okay, along with the sisters, brothers and the sisters, all right. And just as a preparation to this lesson, as you can see in the title, the sixth trouble or the trumpet, okay, will cause sweat of blood, all right, which is the water, which is a testament of the things that basically you're about to endure or go through, all right, because contrary to popular belief, all right, when Yahushua was about to get persecuted, okay, there was a great agony that passed over him, man, all right, and that was the Lord allowing that to come through his spirit to understand what he was up against, man. All right, so we're in a sixth trouble or trumpet, which represents trouble, man. All right, which is trouble for those who believe in righteousness. It's trouble for those that believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so the times that we're coming into is very important, man. All right, it's not a time for the just look back and and think, well, hey, I should be good during this time. Nah. All right, it's going to be a more pressure driven time. All right, okay, the Lord is about to really try your words, man. The Lord have read our hearts, all right, and have heard our words, man. All right, and those things is what's going to stand before us. But here I got queued up, all right, and here in Luke, I'm going to start off with this, saying as the title is, what it is. This is Luke 22, and I really get all of it. The printers at 40, 44. I'll start at 41. It says, and he was withdrawn from them about a stone's cast and knelt down and prayed. This was Yahweh, all right? It says, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done. And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven, strengthening him. And being in agony, he prayed more earnestly. And his sweat was as it were great drops of blood falling down to the ground, because there was a cause of concern now. All right. Having seen that, even with knowing that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will be with him, through death, through turmoil, all right, through everything that was going to happen, he still was in agony. All right, so was this is just a transitioning state that he went through because he didn't believe? All right, or was it because he was unsure, all right, of how to approach this thing? Well, he knew he wanted to, all right, but he was unsure how to approach it, man. All right, he wasn't unsure how, he was unsure what was to come from it. All right, which even though he knew, all right, still, it's one thing to talk about that, but it's a whole nother thing to face it, man. All right, the scriptures speak about who have entered into the gates of death, or the shadow of death. Baba Kashak above, you could put that on, as I believe is in Job, where it say who have entered into the gates of death, or the shadow of death, is something like that. All right, but this the point I want to harp on right here, because some jumped out at me, right? Okay, saying that we about to experience the same like things that our big brother experienced. All right, I got this word queued up right here when it says agony. All right,
Strong's G74, agonia.
Yep.
Agonia.
It says a struggle for victory, a gymnastic exercise, wrestling. It says a gymnastic exercise or wrestling. So was the Lord wrestling? All right. Was he wrestling with somebody? All right. Did he was about to get pinned and the 3 count was about to come on him? No. All right. A gymnastic exercise. All right. Which in his mind was what? Musing upon many things. All right. Understanding what he had to go through. That's why if he knew he had to go through it and there was no other way, which he said clearly, which lets you know he knew what he was up against. Why would he have to ask the Lord for the cup to pass? All right. So the same mindset of I'm just conveying this message to show we are approaching the same mindset, and we're gonna have those same sweat as if it was drops of blood, man, as our Lord. All right. We're no different. All right. We're still in the flesh. All right. We still experience things. You know, we still, you know, our hearts still beat fast concerning particular things, you know, whether we, you know, settle ourselves down or whatever the case may be. But this not even what we're going to go through. It can't triumph or surpass what our Lord went through. All right. It says a struggle for victory. All right. So he was trying to find a winning method in his mind on how to win, saying he was about to take such great of a loss. Well, it wasn't about the gain that he was going to get, because he knew that was for sure. It was about, his mindset was on about how I'm about to lose, how I'm about to get beaten, how I'm about to get whipped, how I'm about to get slaughtered. You know, how this going to feel? All right. How am I to, you know, what if this happened, that happened? It says, of severe mental struggles and emotions, anguish. All right. So he went through a severe state of mental struggles. All right. And emotions. All right. But guess what? It says, blessed is he whose mind has not condemned him. All right. And sin, we're in the 6th trouble. All right. Sin, we're in that 6th trouble. Well, we got to always remember that following the rain, the sun is there. All right. It's almost like a balance. All right. It'll rain, but that sun is coming, man. All right. So the water on Kabbalah is Job 38 and 17. Let me get that. All right. Because I did mention it. Because Yahushua, this was a great testimony and account that Yahushua went through, man. This Job 38 and 17. It says, have the gates of death been opened unto thee? Or hast thou seen the doors of the shadow of death? Which is to basically be like, do you know how death is going to confront you? All right. What rigors is going to run you through or put you through? Do we know? All right. Do you know how, all right, how long the pain you're going to suffer or endure through your walk of death? All right. Well, you pretty much your call of fame. All right. Because again, the Lord death became famous. All right. That's why it's known today. All right. But really the fame of it was that he sustained it. All right. So if we're in trouble, if you're in trouble, the first thing come to your mind is, man, how do I escape this? All right. Which will bring about a doubt or fear, because, you know, each man talk about, yeah, you know, I'm gonna die for the Lord. Well, yeah, you're in a congregation of men and nothing is afflicting you. All right. Or, you know, nothing else pierced your flesh. You know, fire haven't burnt you. Exactly, man. All right. So again, our approach to this 6th trouble or this trumpet, all right, is going to be in great agony, man. All right. It's going to be in it. We're going to have afflictions that arise in our counsels. I mean, when we're counseling, you know, amongst ourselves, we may have a brief stage of affliction. All right. But it says, don't be afflicted and done counsel. All right. Because it's still things that the Lord is going to give us. All right. To offset fear. All right. Because a man he's not over fear. All right. He can't, we're not in full control of our hearts. All right. That we can put the element of fear on us. All right. Because again, no man knows what he'll do except he be put in the position. All right. We can say it all day. We ready. We this, we that. All right. Until it's time to actually go through it for it to pass. All right. It says a struggle, anguish. All right. So we're going to be in a struggle for victory. Okay. Saying we're right between that 6 and that 7 trump, which represents trouble and also salvation. Okay. Safety. Now, let me get this in Job. All right. 5 and 19, just to move on with the, pretty much that was just to kind of like set the tone. All right. This is Job 5 and 19. It says, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, yea, in 7, there shall no evil touch thee. All right. Which we know 7 is when you have completed your troubles, right? All right. But there's no way to skip to go from 5 to 7. All right. 6 is inevitable. And look around. You could clearly see the stages being set where the persecution against the men, all right, who's teaching and preaching against this current society, all right, or the way of life, the way that things is going, all right, out here, okay, you can clearly see that there's an execution stage set up for these men, man. All right. It's no other way around it. And if you're preaching and teaching about, all right, the things that we must suffer and go through, then you shall know, all right, that there's an aftermath of it. All right. Which is this what it's about at the end of the day, man. I mean, you keep your mind on the aftermath, the thing that's before it should come as a breeze, right? All right. Unless it's something that's that is that far detrimental, all right, to having to reach it or get them. All right. So it said the Lord shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Let me get this the word troubles. So lock me.
Strong's H 6869. Sarah.
Yep.
Sarah.
Right. It says stress, straits, distress, trouble, vexer. All right. Yeah. Vexation. There's a great, narrow, tight. So there's a great vexation, all right, coming due to these troubles, man. That's about to come up on us, man. All right. We haven't hit the part of the ministry where those who was really down, all right, and really about this thing, all right, that they really ultimately get tested. Because when you think about it, the little tests and things that we going through right now, all right, it's not going to be compared to the tests we about to actually have to endure. The tests now, all right, we still have, liberty a little bit to kind of wiggle and move around and straighten things out. Where the test is coming, we're going to have to pass. It's not it can't be a toss-up. It's going to be you don't pass this, that stands before you, man. All right. So the Lord bring us through smaller tests, all right, just so we can really get through the biggest tests, man. All right. Not to overmine or undermine the smaller tests, man. All right, because little tests or little instructions get you prepared for what? The ultimate testing instructions, man. All right. Yeah, we got to expect the Lord to make good on on protecting us, man. This is I'm gonna jump to 24. It says, and thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace. Now, our house, all right, your house can be easily overthrown, all right, for just a small glimpse of forgetting, all right, who built the house up, or who's protecting the house, man. All right. We know that this habitation, our abode, our flesh, all right, is the way to what? Penetrate the mind. So your enemy knows, all right. They said that they down for the Lord. Well, let's see, all right, when it's time to what? When it's time to afflict them, all right? Because again, the affliction gonna come into your flesh. They can't afflict your mind. What happens to you in the flesh have to alter your mindset on the things that you believe in, man. All right, or cause you to what? Or cause you to veer off or disrespect the things that you had a respect for. You see? It says, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shall not sin. But understanding, man, that the Lord, what the fuck? It's logic. It says, the Lord have a great way, all right, of showing his men, or testing his men, reigns, all right, through the same thing he knew, through the same way that he knew he would save him, all right? The same thing the Lord put you through, all right? He knew he'll save you through it, all right? And shalom to y'all, come on the comment board, man. Y'all brush me, I shall rock a thumb, all right? Because this trouble that's coming in is going to be like water. And if one would ever kind of understand the full element or the volume of water, it's unstoppable. All right, it's nothing can keep it back, nothing except it be the Lord. All right, it says that's why the Lord set up a decree for the waters not to, you pretty much, cover the dry lands. All right, so nothing can really hold the water back except it be the Lord, man. All right, this is Job 30. And I'm gonna start at 12. It says, upon my right hand rise the youth. They push away my feet, and they raise up against me the ways of their destruction. And your feet is your foundation, man. All right. So in trouble, what the first thing a man looked for? He looked to flee. He looked to get out of the way of it, man. All right. But contrary to popular belief, we going right into the direction of trouble. There's no way around it, man. All right. And our words gonna have to stand for that. Before that, these words we speak now is stand before our path. We going right into the way of trouble, man. All right, we making a right. All right, a right turn, right to trouble, man. All right, and again, remember the trouble and the trumpet. All right, the sound that we know the sound. That's just like if you hear gunshots, 2 or 3 streets down, all right, a fallout flash walk, and you be like, you make all those turns to be like, I have to go where that sound is at, man. All right, knowing that this is the way to be protected. It's one thing to go in harm's way, but it's another thing to be like, when I go in harm's way, the Lord reminded me that he'll deliver me out of it. You see, it says, they mow my path, they set forth my calamity, they have no helper. They came upon me as a wide breaking in of waters. And this is the way these troubles is about to approach us, Aki. All right? In the desolation, they rolled themselves upon me, man. How can one keep waters, great waters, from coming up on them or flooding them or drowning them, man? All right? See, it doesn't be a struggle for victory, man. All right? That agony that Yahushua went through is a great struggle for victory, man. All right? A victory ain't a victory if you just skate through everything, man. If you just whipping everybody, you just beating everybody to the top, how then can you enjoy the victory, man? All right? So the Lord, like, saying that they gonna know that they was in a fight, all right? I gotta make the victory competition to them, man. All right? The Lord have put a path in front of us that is a path of competition, man. All right? It's hurdles, obstacles. All right? It's things you gotta jump, avoid, get around, pass by, leap over. And there's some things you got to go through. You see? The Lord, like, no, you gotta go through this. All right? You gotta will your way to victory. All right? Because one who will his way to victory is one who is in what? Premeditated defeat. All right. Which again, is blessed is he whose mind has not condemned them. All right. Because your mind is the whole holding point to everything, man. All right. It's the foundation of everything. All right. That's why everything that we do is predicated to what? Food of the mind. All right. The what? Fill the mind up. All right. In righteousness. It says, terrors are turned upon me. See, a trouble, all right, and a trumpet, a trumpet of trouble, all right. Terrors, that sounds to let you know terrors are upon you, all around you, man. It says they pursue my soul as the wind, meaning what? They're coming from every which way. The wind can come from any direction. It can blow at any speed, all right. It can be, super duper slow, super duper fast. It says, and my welfare pass it as a cloud. Now, when we're in trouble, do our welfare pass it as a cloud? No. All right. No, because why? Our welfare is in what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. All right, so let me that's a good one there. It says, by great force of my disease is my garment change. And when you go into disease, this is, matter of fact, real quick. This is not, all right. Just wanted to, this is not in ease. So it's what? Not with ease. All right. So it says, by great force of my disease, or not my ease, is my garment changed. All right. And the scriptures speak about keeping your garment. All right. The scriptures keep talking about keep your garment, man. All right. That's keep your heart. All right. For out of it are the issues of life. All right. The things you have to compass about, the things you have to pretty much go through, your trial and error. It says, it binded me about as the collar of my coat. Yeah, like it's almost like what? We gotta wear it. We gotta wear that discomfort and disease that come about the this trumpet. But out of it all, this trouble, but out of it all, like always the thing that keeps our engine moving, all right, is the what? It's the no, we know what's coming from it. All right. See, when you have something to pursue, all right, it's like you gain a tunnel vision, all right, that you forget what you got. Your attention is kind of focused. Focus on what? What's in front of you, man. But that don't mean things is not to your left and to your right and behind you. It don't mean that. All right. But there's a greater cause, okay, for your what? For your gain. You see? And a greater cause for your gain cause you to focus on what you need to do. It says, yeah, I think that's it. All right, that's it. That's it in that. Okay, this is Psalms 56 and 11. Let me get some of these precepts. I'm gonna grab some about the precept of the comic board. Abaratazah. This Psalms 56. And 11. It says, in Yahweh have I put my trust. I will not be afraid of what man can do to me. Why would we need to be afraid, saying we teach the words of righteousness? All right. Why? Why the water? I see that too. I got you. All right. It says why will we be afraid with any trouble we gonna have to encounter or anything we have to do? Why? If we have put the Lord in our trust, man, there's no need. Okay. We should not be afraid, man. And the spirit of fear have caused many men's lives, man. All right, that they die in vain. You don't want to do all this for the Lord and then die in vain, man. Which is all in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. When you're gonna die, you're gonna die. You're gonna die honorably or dishonorably. There's only two ways to die, man. All right. I jump to 12, 13. I'll read all the way down. Salaki. Thy vows are upon me, O thy power. Remember that we have made vows with the Lord, man. And it's not that it says, if thou vowest, defers not to keep it. You got to make sure you keep it. I will render praises unto thee. For thou hast delivered my soul from death. Will not thou deliver my feet from falling? All right. We basically already rescued, all right, before we actually been saved, man. All right. The Lord already have a rescue method in place for those who already have put their lives in danger, man. All right. It says that I may walk before thy power in the light of the living. All right. Question mark. And we believe that, man. All right. This is Psalms 89. I think it's maybe 49. That one. I'm gonna start at 48. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna start at 47, Salaki. It says, remember how short my time is. Wherefore hast thou made all men in vain? What man is he that liveth and shall not see death? Shall he deliver his soul from the hand of the grave? Salah. Lord, where are thy former loving kindness, which thou swearest unto David in thy truth? So the Lord swear a loving kindness unto the house of David, to David and his house, all right, in thy truth. It says, remember, Lord, the reproach of thy servants, how I do bear in my bosom the reproach of all the mighty people. All right. Again, our enemies are lively against us. All right. And they strong. All right. So that's a trouble. Matter of fact, let me get that right. And they're getting stronger. This Psalms 38 and 19. But my enemies are lively and they are strong, and they that hate me wrongfully are multiplied. All right. Because we follow the thing that's good. Okay, so those that hate us are multiplied, man, against us. You see, it says, how do I bear in my bosom the reproach of all the mighty people, man? That's a trouble unto us, man. All right. We bear that in our bosom. We carry that. You don't think we know that? All right. The same way that our enemies know our own threat, what our threat is to them, man. All right, they know that. They know this word is a threat. It says, wherewith thy enemies have reproached, O Yahweh, wherewith they have reproached the footsteps of thine anointed. You see? So they have reproached us, man. All right? In a way to what? Ultimately kill us, man. You can see all this that's going on out here, man. It's set up, man, to hurt us, man. All right? It's set up to what? For us to divert our spirits, our thoughts, and our ways from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right. But even in Tobit, all right, the Lord gave us a method, all right, to do it when evil spirits get at us, man. All right. A time of trouble is when evil spirits gonna be attacking us, all right, at random. All right. Right now, you know, they come, they go, they come and they go. All right. But in that great trouble, all right, they're gonna be constant. All right, it's gonna be one after another, after another, after another, because the Lord have to try what man of man you are, man. All right, saying if you really trust and believe in him. You see, this is Tobit 6 and 7. Let me get this little count real quick. Now I'll get some of you brothers comment precepts off the comment board. This Tobit 6 and 7. It says, and he said unto him, touching the heart and the liver, if a devil or an evil spirit trouble any, you see, so there's going to be what? Trouble in the flesh. All right. That's trouble to come. All right. Mainly, there's a threat. It's going to be a threat to our lives, man. Okay. And our righteousness. You see, it says, we must make a smoke, therefore, before the man or the woman, and the party shall be no more vexed. You see? So the smoke that we're making is this word. This is our breastplate, all right, of protection. All right. Like, so if there's a trouble, or if a man know he go at the wall, do not he put on his war armor. All right. It's the same with us. We don't have no bulletproof, whatever. All right. So our fight is not against the physical. All right. We're girding up in the spiritual. All right. That we may shun off the wiles of the devil. All right. We understand that the devil fight in a whole different manner from which people see. We know he physical, of course, man. But the only way to combat the devil is through the spirit. You see, it says if a devil or an evil spirit trouble any, all right, we about to be troubled, man. We about to have manifold afflictions, man. All right, they're gonna be back to back. All right, like a woman in birth, man. All right, when her contraction of birth pain pass not a second, man. Be that they come back to back. You see. But that was just a little count I had right there in that Tobit. Now let me grab some of you brothers' precepts out of the comment book and shalom to y'all. All right. Yup, that's the brother Cabal. Job 13 and 15 says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. Yup, you got to keep yourself, man. Second Ezra 7 and 9. If this city now were given unto a man for inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger, yep, said before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? All right. Yeah, man. Trouble is a danger. Second Timothy 2 and 2 Timothy 3 and 12. Yea, and all that will live godly in Yahweh shall suffer persecution. Yeah, man, that's on point. All right. This Psalms 27 and 13. I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of Yahweh in the land of the living. That's it. All right. It says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. All right. So again, what are you girding yourself up for? What are you protecting yourself against? All right. They just doing it. Hey, is you just doing this, because the elder apostles say, hey, you just need to do videos, and do what you have to do. All right. Or you're coming in this thing with a mindset of understanding what you have to approach and do, man. All right. There are some jakes who are just doing this thing, man. All right. They don't have a clue or idea what's going on ultimately, man. All right. You have to know the full spectrum of what you're involved in and what you're doing. All right. This is a great time to know we're in a struggle for victory, man. And then we know we got the victory. All right. It's clear. It's scripture show that we clearly know we got the victory, man. All right. We not gonna leave out this thing, not victorious, man. All right. All right. This Saint Yerushalayim Ban Shaw Yahweh, Romans 14 and 8. For whether we live unto the Lord, and whether we die unto the Lord. Platinum, brother. Whether we live, therefore die, we are the Lord's. All right. You don't think the Lord knew the troubles and the things that he put before us to try our spirits, to walk us through this thing? All right. You don't think the Lord knew that? You don't think the Lord knew the approaches we would go through and have to endure? Okay. You just got to pray that you don't have this word or been around this word. All right. And when persecution or affliction arise, all right, you scat, man. All right. You scatter. You fall back. Because again, a pair of lips could say anything. All right. That goes for me first and every other man that's speaking of the words of truth and righteousness, man. All right. Your lips can say anything. All right. Many men lips the other things that the heart didn't approve of. All right. You know, in that order. All right. So you can tell yourself and, you know, fabricate your own thoughts within yourself and tell yourself you're ready for something that, again, you have never even experienced or went through. All right. You know, one thing, don't fool yourself, man. All right. Yeah, Pete is an example. All right? You know, because he spoke about a lot of things that he would do or wouldn't do in the or the lack thereof, and did them both. It was things that he said he would do that he didn't, and then it was things that he said he didn't do that he wouldn't do, and he did. All right. So again, man, so lock it. Let me get this real quick. All right, this is but you know, this got to be the mindset, man. Saying the things that we're approaching and the times that we're approaching, man. We at the doorstep. All right, brothers. You know, posting particular orders, articles concerning this not this jab, like, you know, this charagma. All right, this is we there. All right, you can almost say let the troubles begin. All right, this is is it Nehemiah? Let's see. Yeah, this is Nehemiah 9:27. Therefore, thou didst delivers them into the hands of their enemies, who vexed them. And in the time of their trouble, when they cried unto thee, thou heardest them from heaven. Now we know in the book of Judges how many times, you know, Israel went off and the Lord cried to them and heard them. All right. But again, you know, we're about to have a final cry unto our Lord. Because again, it ain't gonna be no more tears in the kingdom of heaven concerning our affliction. All right. Now it'll be tears of joy, happiness. All right. Uh, those things, which is, you know, those tears, which are those beautiful tears. All right, we're about to cry and approach our what our ugly tears. All right, if that, you know, if that's a you know, if that's understandable, man. All right, it says, and according to thy manifold mercies, thou gavest them saviors who saved them out of the hands of their enemies. Yeah, the Lord say, yeah, this Psalms 116:8. I'm gonna read Salakia. Now, all this is good. All right, yeah. I'm gonna read 3. It says, the sorrows of death compassed me, and the pangs of hell got hold upon me. All right. I found trouble and sorrow. So we're about to find a trouble and a sorrow, man. Okay. It says, I'm gonna jump to 7. Return unto thy rest, O my soul, for the Lord had dealt bountifully with thee. For thou hast delivered my soul from death, my eyes from tears, and my feet from falling, man. All right. So we have, you know, we have hasted, all right, in the Lord. We have hasted through patience, through the Lord, to again deliver us, you know, out of this, you know, this hellhole But it's only one way to be delivered, all right, through trouble. Seeing if the Lord delivers and we didn't go through any trouble, like how can we appreciate the deliverance? All right, it's like it's almost like it's a talk of it's like it'll be a feel-good story. All right. There's a difference between a feel-good story and how good it felt to go through what you went through. All right. Or how bad it felt to get the good. That's two different levels. It's two different levels, man. The Lord is on our side, man. We're not feel what a man can do unto me, unto us, man. This is Baruch 4. Because again, man, it's necessary to get this right here. Because we have gone rough and tough ways, man. This Baruch 4. At 21, it says, "Be of good cheer, O my children. Cry unto Yahweh, and he will deliver you from the power and the hands of the enemy." It says in Kabbalah, Baba Kashab, bro. It says it's in Wisdom of Solomon. It says thou bringest down to the gates of hell and also deliver from the power of death. Baba Gashav, you can post that on a comment board from him at the water, bro. It says, "Be of good cheer, O my children, cry unto the Lord, and he will deliver you from the power and the hand of the enemies. For my hope is in the everlasting, that he will save you." All right. So our saving grace, all right, is in this word. All right, which the word is Yahweh, he's salvation. This is our saving grace. All right. Again, if this word don't save us, we are doomed. All right. But we have the full assurance of faith and hope through this word that we're going to be saved, man. All right. We have the full assurance. Salakia. Shit. Salakia, bro. Okay. Again, this is our saving grace. It says, "And joy is come unto you from the Holy One, because of the Spirit, because of the mercy, which shall soon come unto you from the everlasting, our Savior." All right. 24. "Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting." "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from our power, for thy enemy had persecuted thee. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. My delicate ones have gone rough ways," you see, "and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies," man. Remember the struggle for victory, the sweat that dropped down Yahweh's face when he prayed earnestly. All right, that was the sweat of the struggle of victory, man, of the hell he was about to have to endure. All right, he knew he had to go through hell, man. All right, so we knew we had to go through rough ways, man. All right, we was called to this ministry. All right, and those men who thoroughly understand what they calling an election is about. All right, Abarakazadeh, we was elected. We know as much as we was elected to be called. For the election go, okay, that's still a scene to be found out. But understand this: we knew we was elected to be called. So once you got called, your mindset should have shifted to basically be like, okay, all right, this is the duty of my calling, man. All right, it says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto our power, for he shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you." And that's it. All right. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 13. For thou hast power of life and death. Thou leadest to the gates of hell. All right, which hell is a condition. All right, and bring us up again. You see? So the Lord can put you through that the hell, all right, and deliver you right up out it, man. Like you never went in it. All right. So that's pretty much the point, man. Ultimately, I just wanted to make in this video, man. And again, all right. the between the 6th and that 7th trump, all right. What you got to understand is the salvation lies between it. All right. So, and we in the 6th trump, the 6th trumpet, man. All right. We're in those, we in where those angels are pouring out those vials. All right. That's really about to try the horse of men, man. All right. It's right there. Okay. We right there. All right. Knowing that the victory is that close. How sweet is the victory? How close are we? All right. How is, come on. Let me see. Let me get this, see if I can grab it real quick. How good is the victory, man? Cannot we taste it? This is gonna be great, man. It's gonna be a great rejoicing. You find it. I'm gonna get it. All right. Salakia. It might be it right here. Let me see. This is Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 12. She defended him from his enemy, which is wisdom. All right. And we know who is embodied wisdom and who is gave unto. All right. Um, wisdom is known of our children. It says she defended him from his enemies and kept him safe from those that lay in wait. All right. Because again, there's a group of people that's laying in wait to trouble us, man. All right. It says get it, Kabal, Baba Gashai says if a man don't hold his house diligently in the fear of the Lord, it will soon be overthrown. It says it's in a Sirach. It says she defended him from his enemy and kept him safe from those that lay in wait. And in a sore conflict, she gave him the victory, man. All right. You look at a boxer, all right, when a man, sometime you be looking at a boxer, after the fight, they'll do an interview or whatever, whatnot. You looking at the way he was bruised and bladder, but all you can see is a smile from cheek to cheek because he and it's like he got through it. All right. And he ended up what? Having his arm raised in the end. All right. Now they done had some men who done won bouts and fights, and at least the ref raised his hand up to show he went. He couldn't even put his arm up. All right. But they ain't take away from that he got the victory. He got it, man. All right. It tell you in Revelation that they rejoice that got the victory over this and the greatest trouble that's coming. All right. Is he who got the victory over the beast. The name is Mark Everett. I'm gonna get that. All right, and get out of it. That's great. That's a great victory. This Wisdom of Solomon 10 and yep, and 12. She defended him from his enemies and kept him safe from those that lie in wait. And in a sore conflict, she gave him the victory. In a sore conflict. All right. So that means what? It was getting on. It was getting it on. that he might know that goodness is stronger than all, man. You see? All right. It says, Sirach 27:3, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. That's it. All right. Okay. When a wind blow up on your house, man. All right. Least you could withstand the wind. All right. At least that foundation was built upon a rock. You're gonna be in bad shape, my man. All right. So we pray to the Lord, all right, that we could withstand the winds, all right, when they be released. He promised us that we would, all right, if we just do just this, all right, and keep ourselves in the graces of righteousness. He promises that the wind, will pass by us, man. You see? And we need that. We need that wind, which is, symbolic to the destruction, which is a trouble, all right? Because I read in Job 15, man, the terrors are upon us, man. All right. And they pursue our soul as the wind. Okay. And the things your welfare can pass away as a cloud, man. All right. You could be done away with, man. This is get out of here with this. This is Revelation 15:2. I'll read one. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels with the 7 last plagues. All right. A plague is a trouble. All right. And it's a time. It's a time. Listen, the times that we in, great plagues are arising and cometh, man. All right. It says, for in them is filled the wrath of our power. And it was as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image, his system, all right, and over his mark, the charagma, and over the number of his name. Yeah, that stand on a sea of glass, having the harps of our power. All right. So again, man, we have to tame, not tame. All right. But we have to avoid the beast, man. All right. We have to avoid the wicked. All right. We have to use all the tools the Lord gave us, man, to get out of this. All right. This is the only way out. As yep. Corinthians 15:30. And why stand we in jeopardy every hour? Yep. Beautiful, bro. All right. Because the hours that pass or the times that's passing, guess what, man? Okay. It shall be a testament towards us, man. All right. Again, saying we go through these things is a testament to our walk. All right. This is GMS Spiritual Temple 2, 2nd Ezra 6:25. It says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and shall see my salvation and the end of your world. Beautiful. All right. That's how you end. All right. So if you remain, all right, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and the thing that's going pretty much give you the foundation to remain is to walk and be a doer in righteousness, man. All right. That's the only way that can solidify you a spot to be saved. All right. It says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape. All right. Because the troubles is coming. All right. The dangers is around us. Terrors have fallen on every side of us, man. To our left, to our right, everywhere. All right. It's going to be everywhere. Okay. How can you get around something that's going to be everywhere? All right. Least you be put right in the middle of it. All right. And what? Saved. See, the Lord see fit for that. Why? Because the glory got to go to him. How can you escape something that the mass majority of everybody or nobody is escaping except for what? Elect number. All right. You're going to have to know that this is a glory. This is a great mercy, which is not of ourselves, that we were saved by the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. It says, and shall see my salvation. All right. Salvation is not yours, it's of the Lord. All right. A man can't save himself. All right. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have to save him in the end of your world. That's a fire one, brother. All right. So again, that was well put. That was a that was a fire precept, bro. Just to end this thing on. So again, there's no other way but to embrace the troubles that's coming. I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna flee? You gonna leave? You gonna run? You gonna hide? All right. There's no way to escape the wind. So the only way, then what? If you're saying there's no way to escape this great wind that's coming, or this whirlwind, then what? Dress warm. Put your coat, your gloves, your boots, your extra socks, your drawers, and what that means. All right. That means to what? Prepare yourself. All right. Isaiah 33:6 says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and thy strength of salvation, man. So I will represent this other fine man at the water to you brothers that came on the comic board. All right. So with that, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rekakwadash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the argument that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And to the next time, I say shalom to you, brothers. At the water, man. Y'all brothers stay strong. Shalom.